Oh, she was here. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Yes, and I'm sorry for arriving late. I wasn't feeling. Where's my hello? I did say hello to you, Shade. I'm like, hey, Shade was here. Hi, y'all. How are you, Shade? Tired. Last time we left off, if I remember correctly, um, we are in a tight situation. Here, we were following the little boy who bombed us in the first chapter. I would say them because the characters are confusing me. That maybe it's a she or he. I don't know. So I'm gonna say them. So anyway, and we followed that little kid into an old man's house, and we found Odette and this guy, the mafioso, together. So yeah, and then we saw Ellen, who was following us. So yeah, we're in a bit of tight situation, and I'm nervous. So yes, how are you? Now I'm feeling more better than before, so for now it's good. How about you guys? By the way, Shay, if my mic cuts up, please let me know because I'm trying to adjust the mic. Yeah. I remember exactly what I saw in my dream. Immediately after my death, I was taken to the court of fate and met with Parka. She explained all the rules that I had heard during the first election. No wonder she was unimpressed when I asked again. I'm fairly sure she told me my cause of death and regret as well, but I can't remember any of that. I remember something far more important though. The final destination of our individual fates. This was the first time I heard of it. Becoming the final participant alone isn't enough. I will need to get to this place afterwards. The place I know quite well. It's the same park where I talked things out with Naomi. This park located in Shinjuku. A plaza from which you can see a clock tower escape building in the distance is there. And it's one of my favorite spots. That's where all 12 of us are meant to gather. The final destination of our individual fates. I can't believe it. It's hard not to be surprised. That park is pretty close to my home. 12 weeks after divine selection begins, or 7 weeks from now, the weather will likely be nice, so I can say that I wouldn't have gone for a walk there. Besides, it's also a popular tourist spot. Sonia mentioned that she had planned on coming to Japan with her family in the first place. It wouldn't be surprising if she would gone there with them. As for the others, I'm not sure why they go there. But the fact remains that it's a popular spot. There are plenty of reasons to check it out. Also explains the deja vu I felt there when talking to Naomi. Parka has shown me that scenery once before. I'm not sure how to describe the sensation I experienced when she did so. I guess it'd be similar to the feeling you get when you're dreaming. Now it all makes sense. I can finally answer a number of questions that I've been asking myself. Explains why most participants are Japanese, as well as why those who aren't have gathered in Japan. Arca never did explain why that place is our final destination. Much like how never discussed how or why divine selection exists. Probably had to be unnecessary information. Either way, I managed to regain an important memory regarding the whole progress. By the time I finished processing this revelation, I noticed that a certain line isn't beside me anymore. Guess it slink off at some point while I was asleep.
まったく自由なやつだにゃ。
That cat sure knows how to pull off a disappearance or no. Slip an awful cat pun without even thinking. Naomi, yeah, Naomi. No, it's Naomi. Is that Factor in the background? Yes, it is. He's playing with his friends and very loudly. And then he talks to me that I'm a banshee. Believe that? At least there's no one at the door. I might got ahead and elected myself for elimination if someone caught me saying that. Just as I start to get ready for school, I check the time and my heart nearly jumps out of my throat. I must be in a pretty deep sleep. Woke up half an hour later than usual. Wait, we're here again? Here we go again, loitering around Ishizuka Shigetsujo house. Seems like he's the kind of guy who enjoys his morning walks. Might be happy that he doesn't need to worry about his back pain, but come on, how does anyone enjoy walking the same path over and over again? Whatever. The only thing we care about is that... Oh no, don't tell me this is Federico. The only thing that we care about is that there's no one home at this time of day. We're trying to think up a way to sneak in while he's out. And when I asked Odette what we do inside, she gave me a quick answer. Look for keepsakes or mementos. Not that any more needs to be said. It's pretty obvious what we'll do. The only piece of info we're missing is his regrets. Chances are he's been living here forever based on the crappy condition of this house. That means he'll have stuff that's been sitting around for ages. The kind of stuff that'll point us towards his regret most likely. So basically, we gotta find keepsakes or mementos that link to the life he's led. Alright, so how are we gonna get in? Smashing a window will do the trick. Trust her to make it even more obvious that she's about to commit a crime. Jeez, ain't no way we can get away with doing that in a place like this. It's not the middle of the night either. It's still way too early in the morning. He at least avoided the morning rush, but that doesn't mean the streets are empty. A little and an exasperated sigh, loud enough for Odette to hear before offering my own suggestion. Let me handle this one. Thanks to my time in the mafia, I know how to pick a lock or two. Guess you got some use after all. I don't know about modern locks, but I should be able to bust this basic one open in about 3 minutes. Keep an eye out for me, though. Maybe no one cares about him, but I think everyone will report a fella like me trying to pick the lock on someone's door.
Okay.
Fine. Go ahead and enjoy your moment. Just as she shoots a smirk at me, someone makes their way out of the house. Bingo, he's off for another morning walk. After making sure he's far enough away, we slip over to the door. Let's do this. Keep an eye on the street for me.
任せた。しかしよ、てめえあのじじいが出てくるところ見てたろ。
Alright, before you start though, you were paying attention to what he did when he left, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
あいつ鍵閉めてたか？
So did he lock the door? Oh, I get what she's talking about. He never did turn her around to lock the door after leaving. When I think about it, he didn't lock it yesterday either. I guess that's why Odette never mentioned anything about the lock in the first place. I bite my tongue to stop myself from cursing at her before twisting the door off. But I don't blame her for... Come on, man. I like him because he's friendly, but he's stupid. I can't. But... Now. So much for getting my time to shine. Open the door, remove my shoes, and carry them in one hand as I make my way in. The interior looks the way I expected. Dilapidated wooden furniture, newspapers, and magazines, litter all over, etc. But holy hell, it is small. Don't know if it's normal for Japanese houses or not, but you can barely fit anything in here. But me and Odette can stand shoulder to shoulder without getting pressed against the wall.
さて、家宅捜索としゃれ込もうぜ。
Great. Time for some good old-fashioned rummaging. Her expression is glowing as she opens and closes her hands in grabbing motion. Probably don't need to worry about being loud while he's out, but I'm not too comfortable with Odette speaking at her typical volume.
誰？
Oh, it's a girl then. Who's there? A little question takes us by complete surprise. It's a kid's voice.
Huh?
The hell? I don't recognize the voice either. The geezer's supposed to be leaving by himself, so there shouldn't be anyone else here. You failed to notice there's a kid here. You guys suck. I know I didn't imagine it though. Someone definitely called out to us.
厄介だな。
What a pain.
二人いるんだな。
There are two of you, I take it. The voice is more clear this time, but I can tell if it's a boy or a girl. Oh, fuck me. Definitely a kid though.
聞いたことがある声だ。夢の中で。お前たちの声は知っている。
I recognize those voices from somewhere. Oh yeah, in the dream world. Well, that helps to explain things. Ain't no doubt about it now. That runs a participant. Based on the voice, it's gonna be number... Wait, that was... I think that was... I'm gonna stop. Okay. You know... Yeah, 4. I got it wrong. I'm sorry. It's been a while doing my numerals.
ブランク。てめえが白紙のガキだな。
Didn't think I run into the blank kid here.
3番と11番の人たち。まさか2人が協力していたなんて。
Number 11 and 3. I never expect you two will be working together.
ジジイと4番のガキが協力していたなんて。
And I never expected the old geezer to team up with number 4. We expressed our mutual disbelief simultaneously. With that out of the way, the kid approached us. Looks to be just over 5 feet tall. In Japanese, based on the facial features, that's for sure. Looks real young though. I guess they're in the middle of puberty, so 13 or 14. Their voice hasn't broken either, which makes it dozy to this current gender. Based on their overall figure, though, I guess female.
な、さっきのどういう？ブランクってのがこいつの使命なのか。それに、 そもそもどうして名前を
Mind explaining things? Why you call them the blanket their name? If so, how you learn it?
ああ、言ってなかったな。こいつの使命は私の初期カードの1枚だ。
Oh, I never told you. This kid named Carr was part of my initial batch.
だが言った通り、内容はブランク。白紙で何も書かれちゃいなかった。直接会えばわかるとも思っていたが、残念。まだわかってねえな。
But for some whatever reason, the card's blank. I figure it appeared once I met them in person. But that hasn't been the case. Kid's expression shifted upon hearing Odette's claim. Her guard has just gone up.
ブランクってのは名前がないってことなのか
So if it is blank, does it mean this kid don't got no name?
さあな。どうなんだ？
Who knows? Care to find out?
教えると思う。
Do you really think I'll tell you?
ふん。
The kid tries to provoke Odette with a glare, so she scoffs back.
まあそれは僕自身知らないから答えられないんだけど。
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know my own name.
選定に参加しているのは分かっているけど、どうして死んだのか、それまでにどうやって生きてきたのか、自分の名前さえも分かっていない。
I realize that I'm a participant in the divine selection, but I don't remember a single thing from before that. How I died, what my life was like, not even my own name.
記憶喪失ってやつか
Amnesia or something?
女神は不親切だな。その状態で選定に参加させるとは、肉体だけまともにすりゃいいわけじゃなかろうに、公平性なんてありゃしねえ。
Jeez, that little goddess sure doesn't understand a thing about fairness. You can just scrape someone up after dying and throw them back into the world without any memories.
妙に同情してるな
Wow, you can actually sympathize with someone?
同情じゃねえよ。哀れみだ。
It ain't sympathy, dumbass. It's pity. That she moves. Oh my god. I know it's you. I don't even need to look. Who throws me a burger? Because I know it's Ice. What are you doing here, Ice? Holy shit, Booba. Shut. If that's all you care about, the Boobas. Is that all you care about? Wicked. You cutie. Have a flower. Thank you. I'm so happy that you always pass by giving me a flower. That's very adorable. Thank you. I'm not cute. Yes, you are. Wait, if the flower is... what type of flower is it? I wanna know. Because you always give me flowers. Then she moved her side back to into the kid.
ジジイとは協力しているのか？
Are you working with the old croon then?
協力？知らないよ。僕たちはただ普通に生活しているだけだ。選定に参加する気はないからね。
Working? No. We don't plan on getting involved, so we're just living at our normal lives.
なんだって？
Can I run that by me again?
おとなしく死んでもいいってこと
So you're fine with getting killed off?
そうじゃない。お前たちが脱落させ合ってくれれば、最後に残るのは僕たち二人だ。
Of course not. But if we let you people eliminate each other, then we'll eventually be the only ones. The only two left.
二人残ったらどうする？
Well, what will you do then?
おじいちゃんに生きてほしい。
I want to let him live. It's not all I care about. That's what you care about, Shadow. I also care about cupcakes. You do it. If you bring me here, I'll strangle you, Shadow. How about an orchid today? Orchid's cute. I'll accept the orchid then. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Bring it, Shadow.
おじいちゃんの迷子になっている僕を助けてくれた。選定の参加者だと分かっているのに家に引き取ってくれた。
helped me when I was lost and took me into his home, even though I'm a participant.
記憶がないから未練もわからないんだよ。
I don't have any memories, so I don't even know what my regret is.
でもおじいちゃんと暮らすのは楽しいから僕は少しでも長い時間この生活を続けたい。
My life is fun with him, though. That's why I wanted to at least last as long as possible. Both of us are staring at the kid down, but they don't flinch in the slightest. Normally, I call bullshit on a story like that, but the kid's different. Shadow! God damn you! I'm not sweet, I'm just a bugger. Then you're a sweet bugger, then. Nah, he's just a sweetheart. Just a burger? You mean just a... You know what? I wish I could throw the burger at you. That's all I'm gonna say.
もう察しはついてると思うけどよ。私らはこの家にジジイの未練の手がかりになるものがないかを探しに来たんだ。
Well, you probably guessed that we are here to find anything that'll point us towards the geezer's regret.
未練？おじいちゃんの死因じゃなくて。
His regret? Not his cause of death?
残念だったな。てめえの大切なジジイの死因はもう見つけてるんだ。
Too bad, kid. That one is in the bag already.
そう。なら、おじいちゃんの情報に関わるものは絶対に見つけさせちゃいけないね。
I'll have to make sure you leave empty-handed then.
だから、お前たちをおじいちゃんの家には入れさせない。
Sorry, but you can set foot inside this house. They lowered the tone of their voice, making their dread obvious to us both. This sudden shift takes me by surprise, but I mean, we're dealing with a kid.
はん。つまり、ジジイの未練につながるものがこの家にはあるわけだ。あるいは、てめえ自身が知っているか。
In other words, there's something here that'll give us a clue. Either that, or you already know it yourself.
どうして？
This kid's so obvious. How did you?
てめえはいちいちうかつなんだよ。喋りすぎだ。
Got yourself to blame for that one, kid. Should have kept your mouth shut.
そっか。おじいちゃん以外の参加者に初めて会ったけど、必死なんだね。だから僕の一言一言を注意して聞いている。
Oh, right. This is the first time I met any participants other than the Yetsugu. You two must be desperate. That's why you're reading into everything I say.
おい、もういいだろ。これ以上このガキと話してても仕方がない。ここまで来ちまった。力ずくで教えるしかないだ。
Screw this. We come this far, so let's just force our way in. That's over out there to get her agreement. Miles and nods in response.
たまにはてめえとも気が合うな。こうなっちまった以上、こいつを黙らせて、ジジイが戻ってくる前に家を捜索する。
And every day that we agree on something, let's shut this kid up and find what we're looking for before that old bag of bones gets back.
ジジイが帰ってきたところで黙らせるのは問題ねえが、選定までまだ数日ある。その間に警察を呼ばれたら面倒だ。
Would it be hard to shut him up when he gets back to? But we still got a few days before the next election. Last thing we need is for them to call the police. I'm thinking the same thing. Things will get real annoying real fast if someone were to cause a ruckus here. You guys are saying. Wicked, I'm stressed. Why are you stressed, Sada? Ah, you're late again. Stop being late. Shut up, Zero! I won't be able to give flowers for a while. What happened, Sada? Oops, Sada underwater. What? Sada! I'm hitting you with a chanclet behind your back. Drop Sada. Leave him alone. He's a sweetheart. Why do you want to drown me? No, he's just crazy. He likes drowning Shad. He likes drowning everybody. Sada is going to boot camp on the 8th. Oh, why are you going to boot camp? Our passport and stuff might be good face, but it's be tricky to sneak around with the police on our asses. Ain't the most decent people in the world either. They'll find plenty to hold us on if they've given us a reason to check our histories.
この家には監視カメラもないんだ。てめえを喋れない状態にしちまえばそれで十分だ。
I don't see any cameras, so all we gotta do is make sure you won't spill the beans.
言っておくが、俺たちにかなうと思うんじゃねえぞ。今どいたら許してやる。
Don't get any funny ideas, kid. We'll let you go if you beat it. If you beat it now.
てめえは自分より弱そうな相手に対しては強気だな。
Damn, you sure know how to act all tough against people weaker than you.
うるせえ。
Shut up! Both of us moved towards the kid, but they still won't budge. Hell, they provoke us even more.
おじいちゃんは僕が守るよ。
I'm going to protect Shigetsugu from you. Ooh. Because I'm becoming a soldier as a career. Oh, that's what you want? Oh, makes sense. Oh my god, but I wish you the best success then, Sada. Keep trying, Sada, underwater. I'll drown you, Sierra. You know what? I'm drowning you, Sierra. I'm drowning you. Oh, well, I have a spot reserved the military police. Oh, cool. Sarah, I have a task for you. Tell Bun if her mic peeks out. Please do. You know I'm eldritch deity, right? Your reality is but a mere stain in the void. Oh my god. But also, Sada, here is also a demon. He's basically his level at this point is like Satan for some reason. That's why he's so frustrating to deal with. But anyway, but you sound very tough. Girl, don't. Girl, don't. Anyway.
いい度胸だ。おい、私は入り口の方を見てるから、てめえで片付けろ。
Hey, the brat got guts. You handle things here. I'll keep an eye out on the entrance.
任せな。
Got it. The quickest way to shut someone up is to crush their throat. It won't kill them, but it'll keep them from singing for a few solid days. I step forward through the narrow hallway, my hand aimed at the kid's throat. They managed to move quickly enough to dodge under me.
しっこいな。
Speedy little brats. Pretty common for smaller targets, but in the end, a kid is just a kid. I got the longer reach, not to mention the physical advantage. They turn their back to me and make their way further into the house.
逃げるのか。
Gotta run after all that talk, huh? All they've done is move into another room. Noise travels pretty easy in a cramped house like this, so as long as it's in one of the ninjas' houses, it shouldn't be hard to find them.
逃げないよ。
I'm not running. They pop back out from the room they ran into. I kick them with my leg. It creates enough distance so they won't be able to reach me.
こんなの。
That won't work. They dodge under me again, but it's not a big deal. As I bring my leg back down, I smack the kid with the back of my heel. My god. Even primordial demons are but specks to be wicked. Really? Damn! Well, Sada. Just things a fellow boy dueler dream of. Ooh. Damn, that sounds pretty tough. Zero, you have a really strong person, so I suggest not to do it. It connects with their shoulder, causing them to falter for a moment. I was aiming for their head, but they ducked out of the way in time. With my foot planted back on the ground, I move in for the kill again.
おいバカ、下がれ。
The hell are you doing? Move! If I can react, The kid had slid right beneath me. They used the impact from my heel hitting them to close the gap between us. Don't tell me the brat actually let themselves take the hit. Too late for me to do anything though. I had no idea if I managed to let out a scream or not. I tried to block it, but there was no way. The kid clenched their fist and let loose with a flying uppercut straight into my crotch. Oh! Damn. Before the pain kicks in, I lose all my feeling in my body for just a moment. Then the sharpest of pains rushes through me, almost like the organs above my groin are being strangled. My hands cover my crotch on reflexes as I crumple to my knee. They don't stop there though. Pain started to rush through my shoulder next. Ain't pain from a blunt strike though. It's from a sharp object. Oh no. I miss. They're holding a knife in their right hand, which they used to stab my shoulder. Holy shit, that hurts! Fortunately, it hit the same seam on my jacket, so I got away with a minor cut. They must run into the room to grab the knife, so I assume it was the kitchen. That's odd. I'm sure I was on target for the carotid. Do my best to collect myself, but the pain from my crotch isn't making it easy to move. They restract the knife and take aim for the second stab. Somehow I managed to throw myself out of the way just in the nick of time. Although doing so leads to me face planting into the floor. I turn to face them and see no hesitation on their face whatsoever. At least the pain's starting to fade. I raise my knees in order to kick myself back into my feet and dodge the knife. Turns out that ain't their plan of attack. Instead, I can tell another shot at my crotch is coming. Not wanting to experience that again, my body unconsciously ducks in order to dodge it. I won't miss this time. Next moment, a mammoth shadow passes over the top of me. Yeah! Ode has launched her massive leg right into the kids. They block with both arms crossed in their face, but the impact still sent them flying across the hall. Kidding me? You lost to a little kid? I didn't lose. Nobody in the world will believe that. If I'm being honest, I'm terrified by how focused they were on dismantling my loins. The kid flings the knife across the hall towards us. Odette dodges it with ease, which leads to a clattering harmless on the floor. But the knife wasn't twirling around or anything in mid-air. It flew straight as an arrow. Who the hell are you, kid? I'm not sure. I just know that I can do this kind of stuff. Body remembers what your brain doesn't, I say. Kick Sarah. Why are you kicking Sarah? I hope you like kicking the air, Sarah. Oh no! Kinda hard to kiss someone who is formless. Oh my god. Oh, Zero, thank you for banning the mod. Thank you. Thank you for keeping this chat safe. Oh my god. Zero. Zero! They plucks the knife from the floor and chucks it back at the kid with even greater speed and precision. They knock it aside with a frying pan and they grab from nearby before scuttling off into the room across from where they got the knife. It was a tiny window of opportunity, but they took full advantage of it. Off to get another weapon, huh? Hey, get your ass off the floor! I jump to my feet the second she shouts at me. Why are they gonna bring out Ness?
殺そうとしたからダメだったんだ。戦闘中は脱落以外では死ねないから。
I made the mistake of trying to kill you when a participant can only die via elimination. They reappear murdering something at us.
これでどう？
But how will you handle this? They wanted something in both of us, which they then had towards us. Guess I'm their target again.
当たるかよ。
Ain't gonna hit me like that. Looks like they decided to chuck screwdrivers this time. 4 of them, each around 4 inches long, are heading my way. Not like they're hurt unless they catch you right in the eyes or mouth. Not great weapons unlike the knife. All 4 scatter across the floor as I dodge them with a back step. Odette charges in as soon as I step back to evade the flying tools.
こっちは2人だ。忘れちゃいけね
He ain't the only one you gotta deal with, kid. He prepares to use a spin kick. The kid must have seen it coming though. They grab Odette's leg with their left hand and propelled themselves upward in what looked like a handstand. The ceiling is slowed down enough that their feet reach it after that maneuver. Following that, they utilize the ceiling to propel themselves towards me yet again. With an even bigger knife in hand, mind you.
狙いは俺かよ。
Why is this kid gunning for me? I don't know, but there you go. Ain't dumb enough to let someone leap straight into me. Their skill might have taken me by surprise, but I can dodge this no problem. I slide my rifle back to do so.
どうしててめえはそんなにバカなんだ。
Christ, how can you be this stupid? Her insult isn't directed towards the kid but me. My foot doesn't slide across the floor when I pull it back. Instead, I trip over something.
なんだと。
What the? It's not like I trip over in thin air either. My foot has caught on something hard. It's one of those screwdrivers the kid had thrown at me a moment ago.
今度は外さない。
Now you're mine. The kid used the opportunity to thrust a knife into my side. This time it digs deep into me. They retract the knife immediately and put some distance between us, their eyes watching Odette all the while. Blood starts to gush out of me, those in my jacket. Fortunately, my wrist took the burn of the blow, so my insides aren't damaged. I probably have a few cracked ribs though. That's probably would kill me had the kid been a bit stronger.
足引っ張りやがって。第3だ。
Useless son of a... Let's jet! I'm already starting to lose consciousness when she said that. From what I managed to hear, the kid has no intention of chasing us down. The kid's very strong now. You will know pain! Oh my god. Also, what's Zero? Let me drink some water. Look at my Discord server and look at your name. Okay, let me see. I don't see the name. Where did you put it though? I'm the concept of fear and mystery itself, so joke's on you, pain doesn't reflect on me. Or rolls. Oh, rolls. Wait, where can I see the rolls? It doesn't say for me. Where can I see the rolls? Oh my god. I don't see it. But keep trying, maybe one day. Oh my god. No. Don't make him angry! Let me get some water. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so thirsty for reading so much. I'm back. I need to do all the work. Stop yelling! Anyway. I'm gonna read. Then I dream. A dream so foreign to reality that I almost think it's another world entirely. A dream about the one thing I never truly care about the regret that only I could know about. There's an even more simple reason behind how I can tell it's just a dream. Thus, there's no hope of me ever achieving it. A reality that will never come to fruition. A desire that I convinced myself to give up on. The fact that I'm dreaming of it now proves I still got regrets about it, though. I don't know who's this. Just as I start to wonder why my ass hurts, I notice that I'm sitting by a road. Oh, it's him. Okay. They're standing beside me, a plastic bag in hand. I assume she dragged me all this way from that house. Must have stopped by a convenience store on the way to buy provisions too. My side's still killing me, but it's all bandaged up and treated. It's you.
戦場では応急手当が重要だ。菌が入って可能しちまうと手遅れなことが多い。
First aid's key is still on the sea. Can't let a wound like that fester, otherwise you'll be a goner. Sorry.
弱すぎるんだよ、てめえは。
You're a damn weakling, you know that? I can't find any words to rebuke her with. I just click my thumb and shake my head.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Sia, for the head. Look at the end right now. You sure, Fred? Okay, you're right a moment. I'm gonna look at it. Great sister in the world. that put a smile on my face. That made my day. Thank you, Sierra. I needed that. She is. What do you mean? Are you sure? Hello again. Hi, Mr. Kenji. How are you? How you been? And ignore Sierra. He's drowning people. Oh, I like this song. Do you guys like this song in the background? I'm the only one. Doing well. I'm glad you're doing well, Kenji. Oh, what? Oh my god. I looked down on the kid because of their age, but it wasn't just that. They completely outplayed me.
だがまあ、あのガキは記憶喪失とか言ってたが、ありゃ昔に訓練でも受けてたんじゃねえかな。それこそ。おい、どうした？
That aside, chances are the kid went through some kind of training that they forgot about thanks to their amnesia. That's why, hey, what's wrong?
あんたは俺を見捨てればよかったんじゃないか。
Would you have been better off just leaving me behind?
何塩らしくなってんだ気持ち悪い。それにな、協力するって言ったんだ。てめえにはまだ利用価値があると思ってる。私は約束は守るぜ。基本的にはな。
Gross. I'm gonna puke if you keep talking like that. Besides, I told you we work together, and you still got some value. I ain't the type to break a promise usually.
基本的にって何なんだよ。
Usually, huh? Don't inspire much confidence.
まあこれでも飲んだろ。
Shut up and have a drink. Hands me a miniature bottle of wine. Normal folks wouldn't give an injured person alcohol, but hey, she's anything but normal. As further proof, she's already drowning a drink herself.
チリさんか。ま、俺の国の上物が道端で売られてても困るけどよ。
Chilean wine, huh? Oh well, I'll be pissed if they sold the good Italian stuff in some crappy store around here.
減らず口が言えるなら余裕そうだな。ま、てめえは今週くらいは安静にしておいた方がいい。
You'll be fine if you got enough energy to run your mouth. Even so, you should probably take it easy for the next week or so. Yeah, huh? Point in arguing with her when I know she won't listen. Instead, I poured the wine down my throat like it's water. It ain't top shelf stuff, but Chile wine is pretty decent price. Taste of red wine helps me to settle down. Won't find many people out in the street drinking wine straight from the bottle back in Italy. But I gotta admit, I ain't against it. After enjoying our wine and sandwich, we trucked back to our hotel.
次は私があいつをぶっ倒す。あのガキは楽しめそうだったからな。
That kid's gonna be real fun to deal with. I'll make sure to crush them next time. I can tell that she isn't gonna go out looking for revenge on my part. That'd be pretty unnerving by itself, but I know her, and she's doing it for her own sake.
I'm useful.
Been over a month since Divine Selection started, so I managed to pick up enough clues to figure out what she's thinking every now and then. Pretty ridiculous, but she's just looking forward to plummeting that kid. Oh, that's just violent. She's just violent. Bunk Zero, who's Kenji Underwater? Zero, behave. Wine, where? Double bunk for Zero. Oh my god. Thank you, Shade. Drinks all the wine. Oh my god. Zero, you know, don't drink the wine. Don't drink it. After school, I make my way to this district where she used to live. I know the way by heart at this point. I got it somewhere familiar with the area after all. I should be able to escape into a busier area if I somehow bump into that duo. Oh, it's Rinka. Okay, let's do this. Give myself a little pep talk out loud. This main goal is to ask around and find out anything I can about the relationship between Getsuko and that girl. This goes south almost immediately though.
もしや
Oh,
選定の参加者かの
you wouldn't happen to be a participant, would you? Oh god. Yo, man. Someone approached me from behind. The very person I was about to gather info on meets my gaze when I spin around. May be short, but he looks as tenacious up close as he did from afar in the dream world. Stares at me with stone-cold poker face and plastic backing in a hand. I freeze the moment our eyes met.
やはりお主の顔は見たことがある。そんなに目つきの悪い高校生もそう多くはない。
I recognize that face. Not many high schoolers look as straining as you do.
あなたは
You're...
お主、まさかわしのことを調べに来たのか
Now, allow me to hazard a guess. You come here in a search of information pertaining to me, yes? Posture makes him look exhausted. Completely unfazed, despite having run into another participant. Now that I think about it, he didn't react in the slightest when numero 4 got her hands on his name card. Wait, no, numero 11, I'm sorry. He may sound somewhat surprised, but at the same time, he seems a bit apathetic.
そう警戒しないでよかろう。わしはお主らと敵対するつもりはないんじゃ。
Please, there's no need to be so tense. I have no intentions to oppose any of you.
わしの戦場は別にあるのじゃ。今日は勝利の凱旋じゃがの。
My battlefield lays elsewhere, and today I make my return after a great triumph.
戦場
Battlefield?
そう戦いじゃ
Indeed, I have my own battle to fight.
まさか別の参加者と
And another participant?
そんなことはないわしの戦場は駅前にあるんじゃ
Heavens no, I have my battles by the station. I'm completely baffled by his statement. I guess it means he successfully reeled me in, though. I start to panic with that thought in mind.
朝早くから並んでいい場所を取るところから戦いが始まっとるんじゃそれで大の争奪戦に勝ったらそこから真剣勝負じゃ
The battle begins by leaning up early in the morning to secure a good spot, but the true war begins after that.
大当たりの演出が入った時は最高に盛り上がるわい
Few things are exciting as the fanfare you receive when hitting this jackpot. Fanfare, in a good spot. Not to mention this all takes place by the station. The station isn't huge, but it has all your typical storefronts around it. Coffee shops, diners, and shopping district, and
パチンコですか
talking about pachinko.
正解じゃ
That is correct. That is hardly insincere. The scowl on his face remains, though. Leads me to believe that he's the kind of person whose facial expression match up with how they actually feel.
ではご褒美にチョコレートをあげよ
Here, for your correct guess, you win this chocolate. I don't want your chocolate. Get out from me. Anyway. Why? Try to drink the last wine on earth. Okay, you know what? Max, no, you know. Let me not crack your neck. Let me just chancla. I'll just throw it at you. Cash it. Okay. Oh, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. A buck. Yeah. What happened to my model? Give me a moment. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. He produces a bar of chocolate from his bag and hands it to me. As stare at it for a few seconds before turning him down.
私を油断させようとしてるんですか？
It's your way of making me lower my guard.
残念じゃの。今時の子はチョコ程度じゃ喜んでくれんか。あの子は目をキラキラさせてくれるのにの。
Children these days aren't quite satisfied with chocolate. I see. A shame. Especially when I know one of those highs light up whenever I give them some.
あなたの家に住んでる女の子のことですか？
You must be talking about the girl staying with you.
あって、女の子は住んでいないがの。
I don't recall any girls staying with me.
とぼけないでください。
Stop the act already. I try to sound as threatening as I can muster. Letting him lead to the conversation any longer is too risky, especially when I can't gauge his intentions.
おお、怖い怖い。
Am I? Aren't you a scary one? I stare him down as he tries to tease me. It's possible that he's trying to rope me in and extract useful information out of me, so I try my best to say as little as possible.
さっきも言ったろ。端的に言って、わしはお主らと争う気はないんじゃ。
As I said before, I have zero intentions of taking part in all of this.
老い先短いじじいだからの。こうやって少しだけ寿命が伸びただけでも幸せもんじゃ。
I'm happy enough as it is to have been granted some extra time before passing away.
おかげでしばらく行けんかったパチンコにも行けるしの。すごいぞ。選定が始まってからわしは収支がプラスなんじゃよ。
And even been able to return to the pachinko parlor thanks to it. You never believe how much my income has increased ever since Divine Selection began. I refuse to say anything in response to his random conversation.
ただの、お主、帰ってくれぬか。
That being said, could I ask you to leave? He finally confronts me, possible after realizing that I will stay quiet if he doesn't.
わしはいいんじゃが、生かしたい子もおってな。
I'm fine with whatever fate befalls me, but there's a certain someone whose survival I want to ensure. It has to be the girl. I already know for sure that they are living together, which means he's feigning his ignorance.
あの子がおのずから戦う意志を持ってくれるまでは静かに暮らしていたいんじゃ。
I want us to lead a normal life until that someone finds the will to fight for their own sake.
隠居したじじいの頼みじゃから聞いてはくれんかの。
Would it be too much to ask that you hear out what this old retired man has to say?
それはその子を勝たせたいってことですよね。だったら聞けない。
You want this person to win, don't you? If so, then yes, it will be too much.
ま、そうじゃの。しかし、こういうのはどうじゃろう。
Well, that's hardly surprising. How does this sound then? His tone becomes grave and his expression somehow gets even more tenacious as he speaks.
お主とは会わなかったことにしてやる。それなら、あの子もお主を脱落させることはないじゃろう。
If you agree to leave now, I'll make any mention of having met you. That means they won't target you.
してやるですか。あなたの方が年上ですけど、この状況で上から目線は間違いです。牛塚重次さん。
I get that you're older than me, but you may want to appreciate the fact that you're in no position to look down on me. Uchizuka Shigetsugu.
わしの名前を知った程度でいい気になっておるのか。
Getting haughty just because you know my name, aren't you? Doesn't falter when confronted with my threat. He opts to provoke me instead.
なんての。さっきも言ったろ。わしはお主らと敵対するつもりはないんじゃよ。
I'm kidding. As I've said twice now, I had no intention to oppose any of you. His tone returns to normal, although his expression remains unchanged. Made absolutely no progress. I guess his age and experience means it won't be easy to reel him in.
特にお主は 一部の参加者と違って何の変哲もない痛いけな不女子じゃ。
From what I can gather, you are quite like the other participants. You're nothing more than a young girl.
若いうちに死んでしまったのは残念じゃが、少しでも長く生きるためには他の参加者と関わらないのが一番じゃぞ。
It pains me to know that you died so young, but your best bet is to avoid the other participants if you want to make the most of what a little time you've been granted. The hell up.
なんじゃ。
Beg your pardon? I'm not sure how, but I managed to stop myself from screaming in his face. I've just had it with him talking to me like I'm some dumb kid. See what you guys are saying. I forgot to tell you, the plant getting PC is coming soon. Oh, nice! I need to wait for 48 hours. Oh, it's getting close though. Getting close. Yes, sir. I cannot wait, Zero.
私は少しでも長く生きるためにこうしているんじゃない。
This is so exciting.
見つけたいからじっとなんてしてられない。
I'm not doing this for my survival. I'm here for answers. I can't afford to just sit idly by and let this all pass. My life worth casting aside the lives of others for? What's my regret? What awaits myself and Miharu when all is said and done? Is fate really something we can hope to go against? I can let myself die until I find the answers to all these questions. I have no intention of living a quiet life if I'm unable to do so.
答えか。お主がどんな疑問を持っているのかは知らんが、たやすいことではないぞ。
Answers, I'm not quite sure what questions you have, but finding your answers won't be a simple task.
だから何？あなたに何がわかるって言うんですか？
And don't act like you know me.
懐かしいの。そのセリフ、わしの元を去ってしまった娘たちにもよく言われたものじゃ。
Quite the nostalgic statement there. I used to hear it from my family quite often before they all left me. That lady from the other day mentioned that he'd been living alone ever since his family abandoned him. Based on his attitude, I'm hardly surprised someone said that to him before. One of those condescending types who likes to act as tough they know every little thing about you.
今日は帰ります。でもあなたのことは調べますから。忠告しておきますけど、私だけじゃないです。
I'll leave for today, but it doesn't mean I'll stop looking into you. Don't think I'm the only one doing this either.
牛塚さんが思っている以上に、みんな生きるために必死なんだと思います。
Everyone far more desperate to cling to life than you seem to think.
まだまだ子供じゃが、頑固でまっすぐじゃな。よいよい。
That tenacity of yours is quite admirable. Certainly not what I expect from a child.
だからそういう態度が。
That's an attitude is what pisses me off.
おや。
Just as I'm about to leave, I hear a set of footsteps stop in front of me. Turn my eyes toward the person to whom they belong.
おじいちゃん、その人誰？
Who is this?
まさか選定の参加者？いや、絶対そうだ。どうして今日はこんな？
Don't tell me it's another participant. No, of course it is. What is it about today? The voice belongs to the girl I tailed back to Shigesugu's house the other day. Probably returning from a shopping trip, based on the plastic bag she's holding in one hand. Her eyes are big and round, and her silver hair is somewhat disabled. Seems like you're an average innocent kid. Not an instant after I think that, she gives me an icy cold stare.
この人もおじいちゃんの敵なの？
Is she targeting you as well? Right then, I feel like something sharp stabbed into my brain. Sudden pain is so bad that my hands cramps into my head on an instant. I never experienced a headache this painful. But she caused your death, basically. This isn't good. I'm not sure about the cause, but the last thing I need in this situation is to leave myself vulnerable. Just as I think that.
うわー痛い頭が痛いよ
I hate what's going on. I'm not the only one experiencing this pain, it seems. Just, let me see what you guys are saying. I will show you, calm down. Okay, I am calm, Zero. Also, help me out with everything I need for Twitch and more. Oh, don't worry. We will have, if you want, we can have a call, or I'll give you all the videos that I learned. I learned everything from YouTube, basically. And now I can show you as well. Just as a sign as I take in the family room. Mainly because I know the situation I'm in all too well.
言っておくが、このお茶には何も入っとりゃせんからの。
Rest assured, I put nothing dubious in your tea.
いえ結構です
Thanks, but no thanks.
お主の身につけている身分証やらを調べるなら、さっきとっくにやっておるよ。安心せい。これはただの親切じゃ。
Trust me. Had I wanted to examine your ID and such, I would have done so already. This is my attempt at being hospitable. While taking it back, I accept the cup and have a sip. There's no much taste to it. Well, it's to be expected when the drink is more yellow than green. As for why I'm in Shigitsu's house, he brought me inside after that headache knocked me for a loop. Oh, myself and that girl were told to rest until the pain subsided, but she hasn't woken up yet. I noticed her fidgeting in her sleep, which leads to my involuntarily gulping down the tea.
これはこれは。
Oh, rather impressive.
助けてもらったことには感謝してますありがとうございました
Thank you for helping me.
もう帰ります
Oh, thank you for helping me, but I stayed long enough already.
好きにするがいい。言っておくが、わしの構え方は変わらんよ。
Sure, just remember that my stance on the matter won't change.
はい分かっています
Yeah, I won't. It may not seem.
Hello there.
What's up? Call and video just in case you're not free. Send them video. No, of course. Depends on the day. I'll send you whatever. I send you all the things how I learn. So you know, whatever question you can ask me. Oh, by the way, I learned OBS thanks to Geka. If you're thinking of using OBS, you're the one who showed me OBS, but I can teach you what I know. May not see me as his enemy, but there's no denying that we will ultimately have to compete with one another. Not to mention that the girl made no effort to hide her hostility towards me. Sure, I'm curious about the sudden headache that hit us when we met, but it's too dangerous to stay here. I want to be gone before she wakes up. These walls are thin enough that people outside will hear me if I scream, but there's no guarantee they'll actually try to help.
あおじいちゃん
Yesugo,
具合は大丈夫かの？
are you feeling better?
大丈夫心配かけてごめんね
Yeah, sorry for making you worry.
わしに謝ってどうする？ほれ、お茶でも飲んで落ち着け。
There's no reason to apologize. Have some tea.
ありがとう
Thanks. I hadn't intended on staring, but I couldn't take my eyes off of them. A quick exchange, but the two of them really seemed like an average grandfather and granddaughter. The warmth in his expression reminds me of how my own grandmother looks at me. I planned to leave as quick as possible, but after witnessing that scene, my feet feel stuck on the floor, which gives me the girl an opportunity to turn her attention towards me.
お前は
You. Keep my mouth shut. No reason to respond. I'm better off going straight home.
おや、まだいたんじゃな。
Still here?
はい。このお嬢さんは選定の参加者じゃが、わしらの敵というわけではないぞ。お前呼ばわりは良くないし、さっき表で睨んだじゃろ。
This girl may be a participant, but that's no excuse to glare at her that way. The way you did. Okay. She isn't our enemy after all. I like this old man. I actually like him.
それは失礼なことじゃよ。帰る前に謝りなさい。
Make sure to apologize for your behavior before she leaves.
わかった。昼間にこの家に敵が来たんだ。二人もおじいちゃんの家を調べに。
Right, I was on edge because two others came here this afternoon to scratch up information on you. She gets to go.
だから仲間かと思ってつい警戒しちゃったんだ。
When I saw you two talking, I thought she might be in cahoots with them.
ごめんなさい、お姉さん。
In any case, I do apologize. It isn't half-hearted. She even bowing her head. See scenarios like this often. The granddaughter does something, then apologize when her grandfather tells her to. I will honestly believe that these two are family. Had I not known their participants, even though they look so different. They're not just playing the parts. Everything about their interaction feels authentic. That just makes things harder for me.
大丈夫。別に怒ってはないし、仕方がないことだよ。
Oh, I'm not practically upset about it, don't worry. I can't blame her though, considering my attitude towards him. Of course, it's not like I decided to let my guard down around them now. My standing by the front door to ensure my escape route serves as proof. However, something she said piqued my interest. I had to confirm with her before leaving.
敵が来たって言ってたよね。それって背の高い男女の二人組だった。
Others came here earlier, you said. They wouldn't have happened to have been a tall man and a woman, will they?
どうしてそれを？
How did you know?
私もその人たちを警戒しているから。
I've been keeping an eye out for them as well. Her eyes widened. Shigetsugu, on the other hand, listens without reacting.
あなたは知ってるの？あの人たちのこと。
I think you know who I'm referring to.
だって今朝来たのはその人たちだよ。
They came by earlier, so yes.
なんじゃと？
Beg your pardon?
そっか。おじいちゃんにはまだ言ってなかったね。部屋が荒れてるのはそのせいなんだ。
Oh, I haven't gotten to tell you yet. They're the reason why the house is a mess. Did notice some disorganization, but I assume that's how they live. I don't mean there's trash laying around, but there's a number of newspapers and magazines and articles of clothing dotting the floor.
3番と11番の人。おじいちゃんもわかるでしょ？
You know numeral 3 and 11, don't you?
顔は覚えておるが、詳しく聞かせておくれ。
I remember what they look like, sure. Mind explaining what happened? I completely lost my chance to leave now.
お主も聞いていけばよい。ただし、情報交換じゃよ。
You should listen to this as well, but in return, we would like some information. Fine. As long as nothing about my cards, I'm good. He mentions for me to sit closer, probably because he knows I lost my chance to go too.
おじいちゃんのことを探しに来たあの二人がこの家に入ってきたんだ。
These two made their way into the house looking for you.
おじいちゃんが出かけた直後。
And it wasn't long after you left, actually. I was aware that they'd been scouting out the house from where I last came here. They probably have been for several days. When she used to go at least in the morning, they figured he'd stick to the routine day as well.
だから僕が追い返したよ。女の人の方は強かったけど、男の人はそうでもなかった。
I made sure to chase them off, though. The woman was tough, but the man was no threat.
追い返した？だってあの二人だよね。
What? You chased those two off? About my height, but she definitely way younger and extremely slender. Judging from how she said numero 11 was tough, I doubt she gave them a simple verbal threat. They're the same two who took Sonia's parents hostage, as if they listened to a kid's threat.
逃げられちゃったけど、3番の男には深手を負わせたよ。あれなら数日間はこの家に来られないと思う。
They got away, but I did manage to several wound numero 3. We should be safe for a few days thanks to that.
また暴力を使ったのか？
So you resorted to violence again.
仕方がなかった この家を守るためにはそうするしかなかった。それに先に手を出してきたのは向こうだよ。
I had no choice. It was the only way to keep them out. Besides, they attacked first.
ちょっと待って、君が戦ったの？
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You fought them? Like how?
わからない。体が勝手に動いたっていうか、戦い方を知ってたっていうか。
I'm not sure. I just know how to fight for some reason.
そんなことってありえるんですか？
Is that even possible? And now I'm suspicious of them again. Not possible for her to make this up in attempt to reveal information out of me.
この子は記憶喪失なんじゃよ。
This one suffered from amnesia, you see.
おじいちゃん？
Should you be telling her that?
構わんじゃろ。それにこれを聞いたところでお主は不利にはならんじゃろうて。
Hardly an issue. There's a little for you to lose by telling her.
僕はいいけど、おじいちゃんが。まあ、大丈夫かな。
I'm fine with it, but whatever. It should be okay.
選定が始まった時、この子は行くあてもなくさまよっていたんじゃ。
This child has nowhere to go when divine selection began.
わしと出会って、それでうちで暮らすようになったんじゃよ。
We started living together not too long after our first encounter.
僕は自分の名前も、今まで何をやってきたかも、どうして選定の参加者になったのかも覚えてないよ。
I don't remember a single thing about what happened before divine selection. My name, my destination, or even why I became a participant.
だから、僕は自身のカードの内容も覚えていない。死因や未練を探そうとしても無駄だよ。
I don't even know the contents of my own personal cards, so there's no point in trying to uncover my cause of death and regret.
僕はどうしてこの国にいるのかも忘れてしまったんだ。いや、この国が自分の国じゃないというのも結局おじいちゃんに会ってから分かったんだけどね。
Not only did I forget why I'm in Japan, but I didn't even know that I wasn't born here until I met Chiesugu. Nisha. Something we have in common. The only difference is that she lost all of her memories. I've forgotten bits and pieces prior to and after divine selection began, but not enough to affect my life. She, meanwhile, doesn't even know where she is. I can't even begin to imagine.
でもね、すぐおじいちゃんと会えたから僕は苦労はしてないよ。
I mean, she gets to go pretty quick though. It's not as bad as you may think. Follows up with a pleasant smile. I find it hard to believe that someone with a smile like that, this could have fended those two off. I heard about how one restrains their personal habits and skills when suffering from amnesia. The loss of personal memory doesn't influence muscle memory or something. That means she had the ability to go toe to toe with those even before amnesia.
さて、まだ聞きたいこともあるじゃろうが、お主の番じゃよ。
Right. I'm sure there are more you want to hear, but I do believe it's your turn now. Turns his attention to me after cutting the conversation short. I guess he did mention some sort of reciprocity of information before. I decided to tell them what I know about those two.
当然、手段を選ばない者もいるじゃろうな。キャツらの場合、非道な手段を選んだとも言えるが。
I fully expected participants to resort to extreme measures, but those two truly raised the bar. Tell them about what they did to Sonia and her parents, taking Michelle's parent hostage in order to make them reveal their information. Sheer brute force. However, I make sure not to mention that I have Federico's name cards. He never mentioned what cards they have, so fair is fair.
となると、この子が反撃したのも仕方ないことじゃな。
I guess you had a little choice but to retaliate them.
もう、わかった？僕だってちゃんと考えがあったんだからね。
See, I knew what I was doing. You guys are saying. I have a question. What's question zero? My question is why you're short. Okay. Bring the chancla and throw it on Zero's head. That's my answer to you, Zero. Please, I dare you to say, hurry up, I'm late. Yes, and I'll say when you live stream. Wicked, I need to tell you something. You are my favorite sister. Don't. Okay. You're one of my favorite little bros. And also, Forza. Don't tell this to Giga. You'll get jealous. But anyway, but yeah.
分かっておる分かっておる。ほれ、撫でてあげよう。
Yes, here, I pat your head as a reward. Oh, head pats. I want head pats too.
えへへ
じゃが、お前が怪我をするかもしれなかったんじゃ。気をつけるんじゃぞ。
Keep in mind that you're putting yourself at risk, though. Be more careful next time.
分かってるよ。でも心配しないで。僕、負ける気がしないから。
Okay, you don't need to worry though. I won't lose to anyone. Her attitude turns out to be far more childlike than her appearance. My perspective, she's like a kid who gets carried away after being given a little praise. Still, what she said holds weight if she really was able to fight those two off. Her unpredictability is definitely a concern. Sonia at least accepted the fact that she was a participant. These two, on the other hand, care only about living on their lives like a normal person.
これで分かったであろう。わしらは争う気はない。じゃからもう関わらんことじゃ。
You understand by now that we truly have no intention of taking part in all of this. Please don't get involved with us anymore. No, I will respect that. Choice of words makes me think he somewhat read my mind. Not sure if that's intentional, but I'm stunned either way. Then I realize it. They're not normal at all. Even real families will struggle to act as legit as these two do. Plus, they're both participants. This is insane.
でもきっとあの人たちは諦めません。怪我が治ったら治らなくたって必ずまた来ると思います。
Those two won't give up though. They will be back as soon as number 3 recover or maybe even earlier.
あなたや私を脱落させないとあの人たちは生きられないから。
Eliminating us is the only way they can survive, so they have to return.
わしらを心配しているのかな。
Are you perhaps worried about us?
主はわしらの情報を集めに来たのじゃろ。心配してどうする。
Came here for our information, correct? Why would you bother to worry about us?
わかりません。でもただ思っただけで。
I don't know, I just do, I guess. That's right. I'm far from normal myself.
答えを知りたいと豪語していた割には随分と曖昧な答えじゃの。
That's not quite the response I expected after all your talk about finding answers.
嫌な人なんですね。石塚さんって。
Really are annoying, aren't you? Not that he's wrong. That's why he's been so calm this entire time. He never seen me as a threat.
おじいちゃんをバカにするの。
Are you making fun of him?
いや、そうじゃなくて。
No, not quite.
気にするでない。ところで、さっきは何を買っておったのじゃ。
No need to worry about that. I see you went shopping earlier. What did you buy?
これさっきあいつらが来た時に洗うやつが壊れちゃってよくわからないんだけどお店の人が勧めてくれたんだ。
Oh, that washer thing you got broke thanks to those two, so I went out to get something for it. I'm not really sure what it is. The clerk recommended it.
洗うやつ。ああ、洗濯機の。ホース。
I assume you meant the washing machine. What's with this? With the hose?
お家の人に聞けばわかるって言ってたけどおじいちゃんわからない？
They say you know what to do with it. Next to her is a washing machine hose. I recognize the logo on the back. She must have bought it at one of the nearby supermarkets.
わからんの。どうにも機械は苦手での。
I'm not one to fidget with machines, unfortunately.
洗うやつが壊れたらどうするつもりだったの？
What are you gonna do if the washer broke then?
ここならコインランドリーは遠くないからの。
Fortunately, there's a coin-up laundry close by.
コインランドリ
Coin-up laundry.
お金を払って洗濯機を使える場所じゃよ。
Go there and pay to use their laundry machines.
ーもうおじいちゃんたらパチンコをやるために節約するって言ってたでしょ
Say you cut down on other expenses for the sake of pachinko. We can't do that. I really want to say something, but I don't. You might actually believe what he says about it being a battlefield. Yasuju, meanwhile, takes the hose before returning his gaze towards me.
もうお主ならできるじゃろ。
You know how to fix this, don't you?
まあそうなるよね
That figures. In the back of my mind, I knew I ended up being asked based on their exchange.
わかりましたホースを取り替えるくらいなら私でもできますた
I'll,
だ
re-
それだけやったら帰りますからね
I'll replace the hose, but I'm going home after that.
ありがとうお姉ちゃん
Thank you very much.
この洗濯機全然掃除してないもうちょっとビニール手袋取ってきて
Ugh, gross. How long has it been since this thing was clean? Someone gave me a pair of plastic gloves.
なんでこんなに本格的にやってるんだろう
And so much for going straight home.
排水口も
And their drains is a mess.
ちょっと水出してもらえる
Mind helping me rinse this?
うんわかったよ
Oh, okay.
あ違うそっちじゃなくてお風呂場とかから持ってきて
Oh no, not like that. Get the water from the bathroom. Thus, I face my face getting
Yeah,
a torrent
boy.
of washing machine water to my face. Over 400 billion years, you said it. I'm so happy. Oh my god, so dramatic. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. I drink it. Not only do I get drenched, but the water inside the machine is absolutely filthy. I wish I could exchange this memory for one that I miss. At least I changed it into my school jersey beforehand. My uniform is safe, but I can't say that enough to make up for the experience. Honestly, this is probably the worst thing I've gone through since Divine Selection started. Oh my god. Only got myself to blame though. I never would have happened if I wasn't such a pushover. Naturally, I'm not too keen on using this bat as she used to play, so I head to a nearby public bathhouse.
わーいおっきなお風呂に入れる
This place is huge. Shut up.
まさかナオミが正解だったとはね
I can't believe Naomi was right.
何のこといや何でもない
Nothing. The whole time she was actually a he. What? She sounds so cute. What? What? His outfit's cute. It's not. Oh my god, I'm done. I should have known based on his stride and his outfit, but his outward appearance really and truly made him look like a girl. Guess I got Miharu to blame for wrapping my perspective. Carries herself more like a boy, so part of me sees it's a normal, despite understanding that she's a rare exception to the norm. Can only sigh at my own silliness.
若いのにため息をつくでないぞ。
Youngsters like you shouldn't be signing their lives away.
あんたたちのせいだから
You're to blame for it.
怖い怖い。
How frightening. They both tag along with me to the bathhouse. Guess I should be thankful that he's a boy. Now we won't end up alone in here. Conversation with him will be a challenge by itself, but it can't hide my fear. Plus, something odd about how we both suddenly got headaches when we face to face. It has to be related to our memories somehow.
ほれ、お前も行くぞ。
Come along.
うん
Okay. Yuri's alone behind Shigetsugu. Now that I think about it, Shigetsugu hasn't referred to him by name. Maybe to ensure that I don't get my hands on his name card, but it's possible that he simply doesn't know it. Not quite sure how I reached that conclusion, but I might explain why I find the relationship so abnormal.
名前も知らないのに家族か。
We need someone as family despite not even knowing their name. I'll get weird looks if I murder stuff like that to myself here. Let's think more washing. Everybody, no! No! Oh, at least you're not showing that much. And sight pours out on me as I soak the warm water. This time is to relax. Time is a relaxed one though. Okay. I usually just shower at home, so it's been a while since I gotten to enjoy a bath like this. Oh, I wanna go a bath. Yes. Wow, Sim. What do you mean, Sim? I need to put people underwater. No! Zero, no! Takes lots of picture and runs away. Okay, I'm drowning you. I'm drowning you! It's been even longer since I was last at bathhouse. I was still in elementary school, so I came with my gran.
おばあちゃん。
And I whispered quietly so that the sound of the faucet will drown it out. I still messaged and talked to her over the phone, but I haven't seen her at all since March. She's my one and only family. I can blame her since she has the other relatives. It's hard to not feel lonely sometimes. Then again, I should be thankful that she's away right now. Otherwise, she'd run the risk of being taken hostage by people like number 11.
レテもいたね。でもあの子は自由だし、言葉が通じないからな。
No need to worry about Lit being targeted, at least. Not like it can't talk. Next time, I'll be able to see her over summer vacation. I'll be sure to pay her a visit. Summer vacation. Assuming I don't get eliminated, the vaccination is scheduled to end around then. So I won't ever get to see her again if I'm eliminated. However, being the sole survivor means I won't be able to see Miharu ever again. Sonya word comes to mind. Possible to alter fate so it's let us both make it through together? There are still too many unknown divine selections, but I feel like I know which answer I should be pursuing. Thinking about Sonya causes my eyes to tear up, but I suck it up and keep them from falling. I need to focus on what I can do right now.
流されちゃったなら流されたなりに、この状況をうまく使うしかない。
And things didn't go quite as expected, but I can still make the most of this situation. That's the conclusion I come to. My initial plan was to get my hands on Shigetsugu and that boy information, but I can't leave that alone for now. I'm pretty sure they don't think poorly of me. In that case, it's possible for me to form an alliance with them. Yeah, we can, I guess. If so, will put me on a level ground against the likes of Alan and numero 11. However, I'm not convinced that I have any in me to eliminate these two time comes. I feel like I struggle with it even now. I lack Miharu's determination. Even if Sonya had asked me to eliminate her, I highly doubt I would be able to.
もっと楽しいことを考えよう。
Let's think about something more pleasant. Like the fireworks display we all promised to go see, for example. Which happens to take place after Divine Selection ends. Impossible to influence my thoughts away from Divine Selection. So I resort to counting the droplets of water as they fall from my face.
どうして待ってるんですか？
Is there a reason you waited for me? Both Shigetsugu and the boy are perched on the sofa by the entrance. The boy has fallen asleep with the back against it though.
この子が待っているうちに眠ってしまったがの。
This one was rather adamant, you see, fell asleep before you finished, though.
この体ででっかい偉人さんたちと戦ったんじゃ。疲労もたまるじゃろ。
Hardly surprising with that frame, must be exhausted after fighting two large foreigners.
別に待たなくてよかったのに。
Pat just left with him.
そう言うでない。この子は年の近いお主と話せて嬉しかったんじゃよ。
Come on now. He was giddy about being able to speak with someone around his age.
おそらくかつていた場所では友達がいなかったんじゃろ。今も近所からは避けられてるしの。
I can only assume he had no friends before, and now he's being avoided by those in our neighborhood.
年近いかな。
Are he and I really that close in age? He's not much smarter than me, but his attitude and facial expression make him seem a years younger. Get the boy another look up and down.
信じられないです。こんな小さいのにあの人たちに負けないどころか退散させたんだなんて。
I honestly find it hard to believe that someone like him could make those two beat.
信じられないが、前にも似たようなことがあっての。
Which is understandable, but something similar happened before. I wait for him to follow up, but he offers a smile instead.
その前に喉が渇いたの。コーヒー牛乳を買ってきてくれんか。わしが動いてこの子を起こしちゃ悪いしの。
I like to go on, but boy, I'm thirsty. Could you get some coffee milk? I hate to wake him up by moving. Oh my god.
いいですけど。
Sure. I return after grabbing something from the both of us.
あった入浴料しか持ってきとらんかった。すまんが後で返すから許してくれんか。
Oops, I only brought enough to pay for the bath. Mind if I pay you back later? Oh my god, keep your money!
わざとですよね。
This is intentional, isn't it?
そんなことはないわい。
No, not at all. Unimpressed as I am over the old man mooching off someone my age, I'm better off forcing him to keep talking.
この子と会って間もない頃の話じゃ。
It wasn't too long after I met him.
深夜この子が目を覚ましてしまっての。散歩に連れ出してわしがこの子と歩いている時じゃった。
He had woken up in the middle of the night, so I took him out for a walk.
急に催してしまったんじゃが、たまたま近くに公園があっての。わし一人で便所へ行ったんじゃ。
I had to use the restroom while we were out, and fortunately nearby park had one.
この子は好奇心旺盛での。ネズミか何かを追って公園から離れていたらしいんじゃ。わし一人でキョロキョロしていると、柄の悪い若者が3人近づいてきての。
After taking care of business, I returned to find him gone. His curiosity had gotten the better of him, leading him to chase a small animal. As I wandered around looking for him, 3 young men approached.
親父狩りというやつじゃの。こんなじじいが金を持っているように見えんじゃろうが、自分より弱そうな相手なら誰でもよかったんじゃろ。
Not friendly youngsters either. They were the type of prey on old men. Even I'm aware that I don't look well off, but I doubt they cared. They were satisfied with any target weaker than them.
わしは一発殴られたんじゃ。それで金を出せと言われた。連中の中にはバットを持ってるやつもおったの。
One punched me before I demanding I give them my money. Another stood by bat in hand.
ひどい。
That's awful.
じゃが、そこにこの子が帰ってきた。この子は状況を見るなり一言こう聞いたんじゃ。
However, he came back during that after processing the situation. He asked me a simple question.
その人たちはおじいちゃんの敵とな。
Yes, are these people trying to hurt you?
わしはその時肯定の返事をしてしまったことをほんの少しだけ後悔しておる。
Part of me regrets saying yes.
この子は直後若者3人を病院送りにしたんじゃ。
as soon as I did, he wasted no time in hospitalizing all three. Yeah. I am memorized as he describes the event in detail. Dash about, swing a ribbon from the assailant hand in one motion, following up with a solid blow to the face. Then he stuck the legs on the second one with set back before smashing them into the face as well. The one who punched Shigetsu tried to run, but the boy spun around to blind build momentum before the bat straight into his head. Finished by knocking by the final attacker off his feet, jumping on top of him and strangling him into unconsciousness. He knows how to fight. That's good. I didn't even have the chance to make him stop. There's no doubt Shigetsugu would have experienced far worse had the boy not show up. Would have beaten him regardless of whether or not he gave them money.
驚くわしに近づいて、この子は平然と帰ろうと言ったんじゃ。
He approached me afterwards and casually suggested we go home. I was gobsmacked, to say the least.
じゃが、わしは怖いとは思わんかった。頼もしいと思ったよ。この子は暴力で屈することがないと安心した。
But I wasn't afraid. If anything, I was relieved. I knew I could rely on him, but not to buckle under the threat of violence.
そんな戦い方は体が勝手に動いたとでも。
Do you think his body is programmed to fight like that?
やろうな。この子は自分の体が小さいことを、力が弱いことを分かっておるんじゃろうな。
Most likely, he has to be aware of his own size and fertility.
きっと忘れている記憶は壮絶な人生のはずじゃ。訓練と実践の経験がなければ子供があんな動きをできまいて。
I can only imagine what fearsome things lay dormant in his memories. There's simply no way a child could fight like that without proper combat training and experience. Child soldiers in countries rife with combat come to mind. I'm only aware of what I've seen in the news. There have been plenty of pictures featuring kids holding weapons and engaging in warfare. Assuming Shigetsugu right, then he might be from such a place. Explain his cause of that too. Being exposed to fire seems like it'd be common.
じゃがな、この子はいい子じゃ。純粋で優しい。戦うのだってわしのためじゃ。
I truly believe that this child is kind-hearted by nature, though. Fights not for himself, but for my sake.
3や11の人たちとは違うってことですか？
That your way of differentiating him from numero 3 and 11?
その人らをわしは知らん。誰かと比べてでなくての、この子のことを言っとるんじゃよ。
No comparison, especially not against people I don't know. I'm simply saying that what I believe. I can say I know much about him. And yet, for some reason, I can see where Shigetsu's coming from.
さて、あまり長居するのもいかんし、そろそろ行こうか。
Well, we should probably move C along.
起こすのもかわいそうじゃし、この子をおんぶしてやってくれんかの。
You'd be so kind as to carry him back for me? I hate to wake him up now. Oh my god, I'm a servant at this point. Doing this on purpose, I know he is. Just like that, I ended up carrying the boy home. We're both similar size, so I need to stop and catch my breath now and again. One thing I noticed is that he's more built than you expect.
すまんの。わしはどうも腰痛があっての。
Apologies for making you do this, but my poor back just won't allow it.
もう喋らないでください。
You should speak quiet, please.
怖い怖い。
How intimidating. Yasuju isn't the most pleasant person to deal with, I gathered. That aside, this kid must be as young as I think based on how deeply asleep he is.
母さんなぜ死んでしまったの？
Mom, what did you have to die? Oh, okay. No, shut up! Everybody shut up! Wicked, why you want to use Zero? Why are you screaming? Keep eating popcorn. I lost my right shoe. Wicked, can you carry me? I think I drank too much wine. Don't worry, Zero. I'll track you by your legs. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. You know, you think you deserve to be carried today, Zero? After you're drowning people. We're trying to drown people, Zero. Anyway. I hear him mumbling in his sleep. His speech differs a fair bit from how he speaks with Shigesugu too. I stopped dead in my tracks. Might be what I've been looking for.
どうしたんじゃ?
Something the matter?
私だって疲れます。
I had to take a break. I moved his attention away from me with that answer. It seemed like he noticed what just happened. I repeat the boy's words in my head as we were walking along. Has to be his regret. I'm going to assume that his amnesia doesn't restrict the contents of his dreams. Same vein, no strength to say that he lost his mother at a young age due to where he was raised. Means his regret shouldn't be too hard to guess. I'll do my best not to think about any further though. Best save it for when I get home. Guess you might realize that I know that I don't obtain Normal's 4 regret card as my book starts to glow here. Ideally, I want to avoid making them worry me. Feel the sweat running down my brow. Not from my nerves, it's because I'm exerting myself right after a hot bath. I have to take a shower once I'm home and done with this.
2階が寝室じゃ。すまんが、この子を布団に横にならせてもらえるかの。わしはお茶を入れとるよ。
Okay, I'll leave it up to here.